The first we all will stand for the pledge of allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm standing for the pledge. I continue to search for all talents, skills, and intelligence, and to get all children. I believe all children are capable of success and no exception. Please stand. All side.
Franklin Britton. Steve Corbett. Dr. Leventino. Captain Lopez. David Richter. All present.
Next up is the approval of the agenda. I will need a motion for the agenda. By Dr. Leventino. Do I have a second? Second by Captain Lopez. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Moving on to the approval of the action consent items. Motion for approval of the action consent items. All right. Mr. Corbett. Do I have a second? Second made by Richard. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Moving on to the regulations.
Could I have King Alanis, fifth grader, Toltec, come forward? King, are you here? Okay. Randy Johnston? Yeah. Randy, this is what your teachers and principals said about you. You consistently demonstrate hard work, kindness, and a positive attitude in and out of the classroom. Your dedication to learning and willingness to help others make you a role model for your peers. And if you keep up the good work, Randy, we're proud of you. Congratulations on being the Tiger of the Month. Randy Johnson, another hand of applause. Now I'd ask Clay Hudson to come forward. Is Clay here tonight? I don't see him. Okay, Clay was another Toltec Tiger of the Month. So now is Denaro Lopez Perez here? Okay, he's a new maintenance worker, and he was named as one of the treasure hunters of the month for Toltec. Rainy Cadenas, could you come up, please? Rainy is a math teacher here in Tulsa Elementary School. I've known Rainy for many years. Since high school, so we can say how many years. All right, Rainy, this is what the teachers and your principal had to say about you. You're a team player you have a heart of gold. You're dependable, you always come to work. You go above and beyond, making sure the students have what they need. You've improved every year that you've been here. You have a great amount of knowledge and you love teaching junior high math. You attend every after-school event that we hold at the school, and you advocate for your students and give 100% every single day. I also know that you make shirts and things like that on the side, so thank you for all you do, Ruby. Okay, congratulations, Brady, for being one of the treasure hunters for Toltec Elementary School. Now moving on to Arizona City Elementary recognitions. Marcella Pierce, first grader, are you here tonight? Okay, Marcella was one of the dogs of the month. Benjamin Feldmeyer, third grade. Okay, Benjamin, here's what, let me stand by you. Here's what, Benjamin's a big third grader, and he's the bulldog of the month, and this is what your teachers and your principal had to say about you, okay? Your sense of responsibility and leadership are truly admirable. You consistently lead by example, demonstrating kindness and care in all that you do. You can be counted on to step up and tackle any task with a willing and helpful attitude. Your dedication and character make you an excellent role model. Keep shining. Congratulations, Benjamin. He's getting down to business. I know what to do here. So let's just do it. Okay, Benjamin, let's get a picture taken. Good job. And our next bulldog of the month is Alexander Carls. I'm just looking out there and I know your parents. All right. So Alexander is a sixth grader. He's bulldog of the month at ACES. This is what your teachers and your principal had to say. You embody the ideal qualities of a student, consistently demonstrating exceptional responsibility, courtesy, and respect for your peers and teachers. Your ability to work independently without disrupting others is truly commendable. By combining outstanding academic achievement with a compassionate and empathetic nature, you inspire others. You are an outstanding individual. Congratulations, Alexander. All right, congratulations, Alexander. Now we're looking for Jace Hill, fifth grade bulldog. This is a fifth grade bulldog of the month. Okay, Jace, this is what your teachers and principal have to say about you. You exemplify trustworthiness in every aspect of your behavior. You consistently make responsible decisions and encourage your peers to do the same. You hold yourself to a high standard in both academics and citizenship. Your willingness to help others, support the classroom, and assist staff showcases your reliability and dedication. Your commitment to doing your best and staying on track makes you a positive role model. Congratulations. Children Hunter of the Month on the ACES campus is Jamie Dissler. Are you here tonight? Okay. Next, another treasure hunter is Jacarelli. Are you here tonight? Okay. Sabrina Garcia, I I've known Sabrina for a long time. We go way back, we've been neighbors. Sabrina, this is what your principal and teachers had to say. Your dedication and leadership are remarkable. As a math interventionist, grade level lead, and teacher on assignment, you wear many hats and excel in every role. Your ability to quickly identify school needs and proactively bring thoughtful solutions to administration demonstrate your commitment to continuous improvement. Your positive yet firm approach has earned you the respect and admiration of teachers, students, and the entire school community. Thank you for being a dependable and inspiring leader. Okay, and this is, I'm going to ask our district transportation director to come out, Angel Lattice. Now, Angel, I'm recognizing Angel tonight for being a team player. I got notified by the superintendent of Eloy Elementary School District, Ruby, asking if we could help out because in the transportation department, they were down drivers. And so we put our heads together, and Angel has been driving for Eloy so they get their kids to school last week and this week, which means that he's been putting in 14-hour days. So I thank you, Angel, for doing that. One time, Eloy Elementary School District loaned us a bus. We try to be a team player and work with our local districts. It's important. And then I'm going to ask Dr. Morgan to come up to recognize his treasure hunter of the month. For the special education department.
Okay, so treasure hunter of the month under special education department is awarded to Ms. Christine Ortega. Congratulations, Ms. Christine. So I'll stay here because I have 4 pages for you. Okay, so Ms. Ortega is an exceptional and highly dedicated teacher, known for her unwavering commitment to ensure that every student in her classroom receives individualized support they need to thrive in her learning journey. She possesses an ability to connect with her students understanding their unique strengths and challenges, which allows her to tailor her teaching approach to meet their diverse needs effectively. In her capacity as a special education lead teacher as well, Ms. Ortega plays a crucial role in not only guiding her own students, but also in supporting her fellow educators in navigating the complexity of IEP. She takes the time to collaborate closely with her team, providing insights and strategies that enhance the educational experiences for students with special needs. So this collaborations will fosters an inclusive environment for all educators in her team, empowered to contribute to success of their students. Not yet. Moreover, Ms. Ortega's dedication is further underscored by her proactive approach to professional development. She regularly participates in workshop and training sessions and stays informed about the latest best practices and innovations in special education. So she always has a training. So by doing so, she not only enriches her own teaching methods, but also brings valuable knowledge back to her team, enhancing the overall effectiveness and meeting the needs of all learners. So her commitments to academic support, Ms. Ortega is also a source of encouragement and motivation for her students. She fosters a caring and nurturing classroom atmosphere where students feel safe and express themselves and encourage to take risk in their learning. Her belief in their potentials instills confidence, empowering her students to believe in their own abilities and strive for success. So Ms. Ortega exemplifies what it means to be a remarkable educator whose dedication to her students and colleagues alike creates a positive and supportive learning environment. She continuously goes above and beyond to ensure that each student feels valued, understood, and capable of making world-class impact in their educational journey. Congratulations. For the
You never know it was a long ride back to the valley tonight, would you?
All right, moving on to 4, superintendent summary.
On the calendar, February 12th is the 100th day for students. The 17th of February is President's Day, so no school. The 20th of February is the TES Family and Kids at Home event from 5:30 to 7 p.m. February 28th is Family Teacher Conferences at both schools. March 6th is the end of quarter 3. March 10th through the 20th is spring break. And March 28th is the Kids at Hope Mini Masters, creating an activating hope. I will be one of the speakers, and it will be held at CAC. And we're looking forward to that. 68 staff members will be going. We are in the process of purchasing a used 15-passenger white bus with $15,000 that can be driven without requiring a CDL. We are very short on vehicles, so this will help us transport students with staff that aren't necessarily bus drivers. Dave and I, along with other local district superintendents and finance directors, met with the new mayor of Eloy, Andrew Sutton, on January 29th. And he was interested in supporting the schools in his district, Eloy. So I requested Shay for buses and playground at TES, and he talked about what he could request of local solar companies. And then I also expressed that we would like to start issuing truancy tickets again for students with excessive absenteeism, which we haven't been able to do since COVID. Eloy Chief of Police, Chief Vanales, he expressed his interest in partnering with Toltec Elementary School. He pioneered a doctor school program in Corona, California that was so successful that it's still growing strong. And the mission is, in partnership with the community and stakeholders, the mission of the Eloy Police Department is to make the city of Eloy the safest city in Arizona. So the program is designed for students, faculty, and the Eloy Police Department to form partnerships with each other. Through the program, uniformed officers become familiar with the campus, students and faculty, and then they visit the campus, and they have their presence is a great opportunity to build these relationships. Tonight, Chief Vanales is presenting this program to the Eloy City Council. I want to thank our 2 rangers who drove quite a distance to be here tonight to provide security. Thank you.
All right, we're going to discuss that. Financial report.
Okay, thank you, Mark. Well, we spent more in the past month than we have in a long time, and it's mainly because we've added about 9 new employees, and those are all in the para and teacher space. And it's mainly in our special ed area. So we've had a need there, and we have budget for this, so there's no concern. And overall, just on the M&O perspective, we're on track to have a district reserve of 10% of our capacity, and we still have plenty of unlimited funds to make us through the end of the year. And then for our unrestricted capital, we're kind of running a little lean in that area. And we're going to pretty much use all of it through the end of the year. We've got some large expenditures needed in the IT space. In order to meet the requirements of the trust, especially for there's any kind of fail safe or any kind of problems with the network, we need to be able to. So we're going to be backing up our email system. We're going to need new servers for that, and then also from a security perspective, we're going to need multi-factor authentication for many of our applications. So the good news is after we implement that, we'll go from a $100,000 deductible on our trust for any type of security loss down to $5,000. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. That's all I have. Any questions? Thank you.
I'm still waiting for the SFP representative, our liaison, to guide me in what he wants me to do with this new plan on South Jim. We do have all of the bids or the quotes, and all 3 of them are getting anxious because they're wanting to go it slow, so they're all wanting to help us out. So we're still waiting. I did call him last week, no response, and as of today, maybe 2:30, he still hasn't responded, so maybe he's sick, I don't know. I'll keep trying. The weatherization is 95% finished. Playground will be reopened this week after we walk through. We should have that walkthrough on Wednesday. We're just making sure that one of the other companies can walk through this. They are working on that, and there's a few things that need to be addressed, but that'll be taken care of at a later date. But hopefully we'll be able to reopen.
Any questions? The accountability plan.
I basically have three items here. We are in mid-season, I guess, of Azala reassessments. And so both schools have been actively working on the reassessments for Azala. I was over at ACES last week and helped out a couple of days for that. And it will end the Friday for 3/6, which is right before spring break. The other part is, or the second item, is our ELA adoption committee. We're at the phase of where tomorrow we will have 3 vendors that are coming in to present. I have listed the 3 that were chosen to present to us. Is Amplify CKLA, which is for K-8, HMH into reading and into literature for K-8, Open Up Resources for K-8, including bookworms. So with a lot of these vendors is that there's pros and cons to each one of them. And we may have, when it comes to adoption time or choices, of where we might have a couple of them for the K-5, and then you may see some different ones for the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. So we're looking forward to those presentations tomorrow. The other thing, this is exciting, is with Spirit Corps introduction, is we became aware of the opportunity of students to be writing through storytelling. And so we're the first school district in Arizona to partner with them. So our first group that finished up their 3-week series of the story writing, of storytelling through writing, is with Taylor Escajeda's class over at ACES. So our 8th graders participated in that, and basically what that was is that they were given a writing prompt. There was coaches from all over the United States that worked with these students, of where they would upload their stories into a folder, then they would be given feedback on their writing. And then they have the opportunity to make adjustments of how they, based on the prompts or the suggestions by the story coaches. And then they presented last week. I was able to sit in on 2 classes. It's funny of how they were a little bit timid and it was a little bit rough around the edges for some of the classes, but the other ones they worked out well. But it was the prompt was about courage, and so there was all kinds of stories that related to that. The person or the director is there was a couple of the students where they may want to use their prompts or their videos, and so she will be in town this week. And I talked with Mr. Escajeda today as to whether or not they would be interested in having them use that. So the other, we're going to try 2 classes that will have some something different than what the group has already done in the past. So we will be having this is paid with some of the special ed classes. Our students, there will be about 7 of them that are going to participate in that. And then also, Mrs. Trevino's online students, there will be about 6 of them that will participate. So the Spirit Corps is also having some, we have definitely not been a model that fits into their model. So they have to do a lot of adjustments. And out of that, we're hoping that they can expand their opportunities throughout Arizona. So we're excited about how that turns out. So those are our 3 updates.
All right, we're now moving on to emergency session. Special education.
Are we sure?
Yes. Yes.
Good evening, sir. So, I'm happy to share some updates under Special Education Department. So first, I'm happy to announce that all of our students from SWEC, so we have 100% of our students from SWEC is now in our back to our school district. And also, in addition to that, we hired additional paraprofessionals for Mr. Sable, and also here in PS, and also Mrs. Ribosora and Mrs. Because like the number of students in her class in Mrs. is growing because of our transfer students in special ed. So we also purchased sensory equipment for both Ms. and Robert in class and also Mr. Sable, and thank you, Dave and Mrs. Rogers for purchasing those equipment, sensory equipment. And special education staff participated in professional development training in the IEP, writing, and also IEP audit. So it is for preparations for our upcoming IEP audit in April. So because we want to have like IEP compliance from ADP. And Dr. Villarreal, our district gifted coordinator teachers. So she collaborated with the principals regarding on our gifted program, and she met with Mrs. Hall and Mrs. Payne for the program. And also I had a meeting with couple directors for our upcoming grade 9 students, and we're planning to do a transitions of, small transitions of our grade 8 to grade 9 in their respective schools. So I want to ask also Dr. Lorna to share your report regarding the progress of your program.
Right, Dr. Villarreal began as our gifted coordinator on January 13th, and she's been busy analyzing data, and I'm just really excited to get her gifted program started again, and thrilled to do National Junior Honor Society, which has been a dream of mine for the whole superintendency of mine. So go ahead, Dr. Villarreal.
Thank you so much, Ms. Rogers. Good evening, esteemed members of the board, our superintendent, district directors, and colleagues. I'm truly grateful to be given this opportunity to, present this presentation to you today. As much as Ms. Rogers, I'm so excited to share this with you. So tonight, we are proud to relaunch the 2 programs that will surely transform the academic integrity and will have a lasting impact in our students. Those are the National Junior Honor Society and the Gifted and Talented Education Program. So it's been almost a month that I'm in this role, and so bear with me, this is going to be a little lengthy. And I'm so excited to share with you the progress that we've made for this initiative. So let me begin with the NJHS. This prestigious program has been dormant for several years already. And as a newly appointed NJHS chapter for both Arizona and Toltec Elementary School, I'm proud to announce that both schools are now officially recognized NJHS chapters. And this is an exciting milestone for us to allow our students to celebrate their exemplary excellence in academic, leadership, service, character, and citizenship, the core values of the NJHS. And we've been hard at work to bring this program back to life as well. So we've reviewed policies, completed registration process, and prepared all the necessary documentations and forms. And I've also prepared the bylaws that will be finalized as soon as we have all our members of the NJHS and the elected officers. And I'm happy to announce as well that we're currently recruiting for these members, and our induction program is set to take place on April 1st, 2025. The recruitment process is now open for the junior high school, for both elementary schools, and the deadline of submission will be on the 27th of this month. Now let me move on to the GATE program relaunch. After several years, same thing, we are thrilled to relaunch this program to support the private students that we have in our district. And the GATE program provides specialized instruction and exciting and enrichment opportunities designed to nurture the students' intellect and creative growth. So our goal is to create a stimulating and supportive environment which gifted students can thrive. This would include the differentiated instructions, challenging enrichment activities, and individualized support to help them reach their full potential. I have brought with me, I just want to give you a glimpse of what these kids will learn in this program. I have brought with me these two robots. Okay, these two robots will not just serve as a toy that the kids will assemble, but this will surely help them build their full potential in programming, because I will be here to assist them to learn more about basic programming, problem solving, and explore their creative potentials. So this is just the beginning of the exciting opportunities we're bringing for our GATE program. I am also excited to announce a new partnership we have with FabLab. This was made possible through the generous support of Ms. Rogers. So this partnership allows us to provide free and specialized training. In fact, I have 4 lined-up trainings that they are going to give us for free that will surely benefit the program. And also, the collaboration with FabLab will enable us to bring project-based learning and innovative experiences to our students, further enhancing their creativity and problem-solving skills. For the GATE student referral process, we're also on its way receiving all the referrals from parents and teachers who are wanting their kids to have their students or kids assessed for the gifted program, and that will be until the 20th of February, so that we will be able to know exactly when are we going to have our assessment by April. So I also would want to take this opportunity to update you with the support that we're getting from our stakeholders. Thank you, Sir Dave, for the regular update. So I would want to inform or update you all that we now currently have $2,200 in donation for this program. And this is through the initiative and dedicated support of Ms. Rogers, Dr. Papen, and special mention to Rose and Branch, with, of course, their generous support to this program. With that, I would like to conclude and give thanks to all of you for your dedication and unwavering support for this program. Again, this initiative stands as a direct reflection of the exceptional leadership and forward-thinking vision of our district superintendent, and with your support, our governing board of the Toltec School District. Your deep commitment to academic excellence ensures that our gifted students are empowered with the resources and opportunities needed to thrive and unlock their greatest potentials. As we move forward, we are filled with anticipation for the collective work ahead, knowing that by joining forces, we will continue to shape brighter, more successful future for our students. With that together, I know for sure we will make things great happen. Thank you.
After elections, we do the conflict of interest each and every year as required. It is an annual requirement. And for auditing purposes, we go over what that means. So you have a conflict of interest form to sign and give that to me tonight. This annual requirement is voting restrictions, so it is reminded you that it's unlawful for a member to vote on a specific item that concerns the appointment, employment, or, that benefits a person on the board. You can't be employed by the district unless the board all agrees to that. And then your spouse cannot, an employee of the district or the spouse of an employee can't be on the governing board. Any board member or employee of the district who has a relative that, benefits from business within the district, you have to name that in your conflict of interest form. And then purchases for districts fewer than 3,000 students, which is our district, procurement rules are required for all purchases of services of the governing board members. Most of this is not applicable, it's just a requirement that we go over it. And then the district will maintain the documentation disclosing substantial interest that's made known. Are there any questions about the conflict of interest? Thank you.
Moving on to the call
Um, So this is your, the second time this has been on the agenda. The first time was the first reading, and that was last month's regular board meeting. And now it's for the second reading and adoption. All of these, there's not a whole lot, but the attachments are huge because they show it in full and then they show it with and without the revisions. But this is all with the students with disabilities, the rules of order, hazing, suspension and expulsion procedures, and all of these are just revisions to current policy.
If there are questions, do I have a motion for the policy review? So, second by Captain Wilkins. All in favor, say aye. Aye. All against? Moving on. Action item 25. Teacher calendar.
I meet with a calendar committee each year, and this year, 6 teachers served on it. There were supposed to be 4 from ACES and 4 from TES, ended up with 7. that came. So I want to thank them for their time. And so the calendars, the teacher calendar has the same number of work days that we had last year. It aligns the Casa Grande Union High School District so that parents who have kids in our district and then kids in the high school district can have the same breaks. The biggest difference this year is that last year we had a week off at Thanksgiving and fall break was shortened into 1 week. And then the Casa Grande Union High School went back to just 2 days off, the week of Thanksgiving and 2 weeks for the fall break. So it goes back to what it was typically. I will say that I was working a long day on Friday and there are a couple of little typos that I'll get fixed, but it doesn't interfere with. For instance, on July, down in the notes, it says on the 10th that continued teachers return, but on the calendar you can see it's on the 9th, which the 9th is correct. And then on August, it goes from 24 to 26. 226 is there, so I will revise that, but everything else is the same numbers, the start dates, the ending dates, everything is correct. We will use this calendar to create the other work calendars and have those for you for next month.
If there are no questions, we have a motion. Okay. Motion passed.
Okay, so salary schedules for next year, certified administrator salary schedule, there's no changes. For appropriately certified teacher salary schedule, we're adding an addition as a pay raise of $3,500. We already had $8,000 added to the base pay coming out of cost site funds. And so adding this $3,500 raises that total amount coming out of the cost site fund up to $11,500. So this additional funding will not be deducted from maintenance and operation from the budget, just from the site council fund. So teachers will get a raise of $3,500. That kind of puts us a little in a better position for obtaining teachers. So appropriately certified teachers. The exempt salary schedule, we're trying to hire service providers. Dr. Morgan is working on that to save the district from the high cost of using an agency. So the people who come to us aren't getting rich, but somebody's getting rich because these agencies cost us a fortune. So these positions are added on the exempt employee salary schedule, and just in hopes that we'll find appropriately licensed individuals to hire. Well, with Dr. Morgan. And our grant coordinator, finance assistant was added as a new position. We would greatly benefit if we could find an experienced grant writer. And then the classified hourly employee pay schedule, as we know, the minimum wage decreased to $14.70. So there was one position where the entry hourly wage was $14, and so that was increased to match the minimum, which it doesn't impact that the person that's in that position, because he's worked for us long enough, he's making more than that. That's why we didn't have to revise it in January. And the disciplinary position was deleted because TES is almost to the 500 student level, enrollment level, and that would make them eligible to hire an assistant principal. There would be no need for that position as well. Then the extra duty stipend pay schedule, there's no additions or deletions of the current stipends.
Aye. All against? Moving on. Resolution school council resignation.
Brenda Alt began her tenure in Arizona City Elementary on March 28, 2022 as a paraprofessional. She's currently an in-house substitute teacher, and her resignation was submitted on the 3rd of February, and her last day will be March 24th. So she did give significant notice, and she will be moving out of state.
Question moving out of state. So I would make a motion that she brings to the out of the town. Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Okay. Now, next week.
The second Monday in March is March 10th, but that falls within the 2-week spring break, and we don't hold meetings during break so that employees can attend reading and students. So the available Mondays in March, since we have a 2-week break, are March 3rd, March 24th, and March 31st.
Okay, here we go. Okay, that's. Okay, so aye.